Hey there everyone, I'm the Crap Gamer, and this is another crappy review, where the games aren't always crappy, but the reviews usually are. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedules to check out one of my reviews. Today we're going to look at a family-friendly game called Kinect Rush, a Disney Pixar adventure. This is a Kinect-only title for the Xbox 360, and it stars all your favorite characters from the Pixar movies, like Toy Story, Cars, The Incredibles, and Ratatouille. The first thing I'll mention is that the footage you're seeing is from the demo. I recorded demo play yesterday and then got the game. But when I went through the actual game, my recordings didn't turn out right. So I'm just going to use the one Toy Story level to demonstrate the game to go along with the actual review. I try to get these done as fast as possible, and sometimes I have to cut corners. So as you can see, I have to sacrifice a little bit of other footage that I wanted to get in there. I wanted to show some of the Cars footage as well, but this footage is fine. A lot of people think Kinect can only offer party games or games on rails or dancing games, but this is not the case. Rise of Nightmares and Haunt are two games that have fully functioning control schemes with Kinect. Now, Kinect Rush is also a game that employs a full control scheme. There is nothing on rails about the game. To move, you pump your arms like you are running, and you direct yourself by turning your shoulders slightly one way or to the other. It works really well, and I was more than impressed with the control setup. Of course, there is a lot of jumping and climbing motions as well, and they work very well as well. In the menus, you can use voice controls to navigate, or you can use like the controls, your hand gestures and things like that, and they both work perfectly. Now, each Pixar movie lets you take part in an adventure alongside the main characters. For example, in The Incredibles, you'll get to see parts of Syndrome's never-before-seen Omnidroid factory on his island base, and fighting with you will be Mr. Incredible, Dash, and Violet, and you'll use various superpowers to assist them throughout the adventure. And it's the same way with a lot of the other games. Like in Cars, you'll get to race a tricked out car with all these gadgets, and you hang around with people like Lightning McQueen, Mater, and Holly Shifwell. Now, if you played Kinect Joyride, you'll know basically what the racing is like in this game. It's very similar to that. Now, in Toy Story, you get to play as a new toy robot, and you join Woody, Buzz, and Jessie. And basically, I have to admit that this was probably my favorite part of the game because I grew up with Toy Story. I mean, the original Toy Story came out in 1995, and I was like 12. But I think this was the first all CGI movie, and it was a very big deal. So doing the Toy Story parts took me back to when I was a kid and the amazement of interacting with all those characters from the movies. Now, you can play through the game solo, but it's also possible to play through cooperatively with a friend. When you do so, the game goes split screen and you can play both at the same time. It's a fun way to play the game, and it's ideal for families with more than one child. I know how kids don't like to take turns, so this is an important feature. Now, each adventure has different goals, and the game itself takes around 4 hours to complete. It's not the longest game in the world, but it's definitely one of the best excuses to buy a Kinect or play a fun game for Kinect. It's a family-friendly title for sure, but as an adult, I have to say I had an absolute blast with the game. It can get tiring, but then again, I'm way out of shape. Kids tend to have a lot more energy and stamina, whereas I work all day and have to pay bills, and I think that takes a lot out of me, to be honest with you. Graphically, the game is absolutely beautiful. At times, you can forget that you're actually playing a game. The visuals are very, very close to the actual films, and kids will love being able to star in them. The voice acting and music are also very good. Kinect Rush, a Disney Pixar adventure, is an excellent family game that is sure to delight all ages. So I'm giving Kinect Rush a great 4 out of 5. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and please keep the comment section clean as possible. I like interacting with everyone, but you need to be friendly to others, and remember, kids might be reading the comments or watching the reviews, so please be respectful. Crap Gamer.